Today, we're going to dive into a blockchain that's on a mission to make Web3 as simple as using your favorite app. It's called Near Protocol, and it's basically trying to fix all the parts of crypto that are, let's be honest, just way too complicated for most people.
But first, let's get real for a second. Have you ever just felt completely lost in the crypto maze? You try to use a new app and suddenly you're drowning in new terms, crazy fees, and a dozen different wallets? If that's you, trust me, you are not alone.
For most of us, getting into the crypto world is just a massive headache. You've got these super long, confusing addresses that look like gibberish and are impossible to remember. Then you get slammed with high fees for just a single click, and you're constantly having to download a new wallet for every single blockchain you want to check out. It's a lot, and it's no surprise that more people haven't jumped on board yet. But what if there was a better way? What if a blockchain was built from the ground up with just one goal? To make Web3 feel as easy and natural as ordering a ride on your phone. Okay, so let's get into it. This is Near Protocol. It's a layer 1 blockchain, which just means it's the core foundation, kind of like the operating system for a new decentralized internet. But the key difference here is that its entire philosophy is built around being simple, powerful, and secure. And you should know this isn't just some random crypto project. One of its co-founders, Ilya Polosukhin, was actually on a team at Google that helped invent the transformer architecture. The AI model that powers pretty much everything now, like ChatGPT. Yeah, that's the level of brain power we're talking about behind this project. And you can really see the difference that philosophy makes. I mean, look at this slide. It lays it out perfectly. The old way, long, ugly addresses. With Near, you get simple, readable names like yourname.near. Those high, unpredictable fees, they become a thing of the past, with transactions usually costing less than a penny. And stuff happens almost instantly. But honestly, the real game changer, it's that last point. One single account for every single thing you want to do. So the big question is, how in the world does Near pull all this off? Well, it's not magic, it's just some seriously clever engineering. Let's take a quick look at the core tech that makes all this simplicity even possible. Near's secret weapon for speed is a technology called Nightshade Sharding. Now, I know that sounds really complex, but the idea is actually super simple. Think of a typical blockchain as a single-lane road. The minute too many cars show up, what happens? Gridlock, a total traffic jam. Nightshade is like a smart highway that sees the traffic coming and can literally open up new lanes on the fly. It splits all the work into smaller pieces or shards, so thousands of transactions can all be processed at the same time. The result? No more traffic jams. Near also has this really smart way of handling fees that just makes for a healthier ecosystem. Whenever you pay a tiny transaction fee, 70% of it gets burned, which means it's just removed from existence forever. Over time, this can make the remaining tokens more scarce and, potentially more valuable. The other 30%, that goes directly to the developers who built the app you're using. So it gives them a real incentive to build awesome stuff on the platform. All right, so we've got a super fast network and a smart fee system, but all that amazing tech doesn't mean much if it's stuck on its own little island. And this is where we get to one of Near's biggest, most powerful ideas. What if you only needed one account for every single blockchain out there? This whole vision is called chain abstraction. And really, it's just a fancy name for a simple goal, making the underlying technology totally invisible. I mean, think about it. You don't need to know which server runs your email for it to work, right? So why should you have to worry about which specific blockchain your crypto is on? It should just work. And here's what that actually looks like for you. Let's say you want to trade a token that's sitting on Ethereum. All you do is say what you want, and you sign the transaction just once with your simple yourname.near account. That's it. In the background, Near handles literally everything else. It goes and talks to the other chain, pays the gas fees over there, and just gets the job done for you. No more messing with complicated bridges or juggling a bunch of different wallets. But Near's vision is actually way bigger than just making crypto simple for today. All of this work, the incredible speed, the low fees, that single account for everything, it's all laying the foundation for a future where you actually own and control your own AI. I mean, think about it. Right now, a handful of giant tech companies control AI. And by extension, they control our data. Near wants to completely flip that script. They imagine a world full of personal AI agents that work for you, on-chain, protecting your privacy and always acting in your best interest, not some corporation's. And listen, this isn't just some far-off pipe dream. You can see it right here in their roadmap. They are actively building this future right now. Their plans involved expanding this whole chain abstraction thing to even more blockchains, launching the very first secure AI agents, and scaling up the network so it's ready for millions of people and AIs to use it all at once. So, we started this whole thing by asking, what if crypto was actually simple? But what Near is really asking is something much, much bigger. What if the internet itself could think and act on your behalf? That's the future they're building, and it all starts by finally making all the complex technology just disappear.